Welcome to Inspired Interiors Design, where we explore the rich history behind iconic design styles. Today, we dive into the classic traditional style, a timeless design that continues to inspire homes across the world. This design is rooted in the elegance of European architecture and the practical sophistication of colonial American interiors. Let's start by looking at the European influences that form the foundation of classic traditional design. Renaissance and Baroque periods, spanning from the 15th to the 17th centuries, introduced the world to opulence and symmetry. Detailed carvings, lavish materials like silk and marble, and the grandeur of classical columns became defining characteristics. The balance and formality of these eras paved the way for what we now recognize as classic traditional interiors. Next came the Georgian and Neoclassical styles of the 18th century. The Georgian era, heavily influenced by classical Greek and Roman architecture, emphasized symmetry and proportion. Designers like Robert Adam brought elegance into the home with refined ornamentation and a focus on formal layout. These styles remain key components of classic traditional design today. France added its own influence through Rococo and Empire styles. Rococo introduced more playful elements, curved lines, delicate decorations, while the Empire style added grandeur with rich fabrics, heavy drapery, and formal furniture. Together, they contributed to the classic traditional lexicon of both light and bold design elements. As European settlers arrived in America during the 17th and 18th centuries, they brought these principles with them, but they adapted them to fit their new environment. Colonial style emerged from the need for practicality. Early American settlers simplified their designs, focusing on sturdy furniture and modest interiors. Yet these homes still reflected the elegance of European traditions, with dark woods and clean, simple lines. The federal style of the late 18th century built on these influences. It echoed neoclassical ideals but introduced a more restrained formality. Rooms were symmetrical, and the furniture was more refined, balancing elegance with function. The 19th century ushered in a revival of historical styles, blending elements from the past to create the more eclectic look of the Victorian era. During the Victorian era, classic traditional design embraced a revival of Gothic, Renaissance, and classical elements. Homes featured elaborate furniture, rich wallpapers, and heavy drapery. Although Victorian design is known for its eclectic nature, it also fostered nostalgia and formality, key aspects that later shaped classic traditional interiors. As we move into the 20th century, designers sought to revive the classical principles of balance, symmetry, and timeless elegance. The colonial revival movement of the late 19th and early 20th centuries brought American interpretations of European design back into focus. Georgian and federal styles once again became popular, with their symmetry, order, and stately presence shaping homes across the United States. After World War II, mid-century traditionalism emerged, simplifying classic traditional design for the modern suburban home. These interiors maintained a sense of formality, but focused on comfort and practicality, reflecting a mass-produced, more accessible version of earlier styles. Despite its evolution, classic traditional design remains anchored in four key principles that have stood the test of time. Symmetry and balance. Rooted in classical architecture, rooms are designed with perfectly balanced furniture arrangements and proportions. Rich materials, dark woods such as mahogany and walnut, combined with luxurious fabrics like velvet, brocade, and silk, create a feeling of sophistication. Ornamentation. Crown molding, chair rails, and intricately carved furniture details bring the essence of classical architecture into the home. Muted and deep color palettes. Soft creams and beiges sit alongside deeper hues like burgundy, navy, and forest green, creating a dignified classic atmosphere. Today, classic traditional style continues to evolve, blending the best of European opulence with American practicality. Its timeless appeal ensures that, no matter how trends may change, it remains a go-to choice for those who value elegance and history. Thanks for watching Inspired Interiors Design. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more insights into the world of classic design. Until next time, keep your home timeless.